your PD87 here, and today we're going to get into a couple new things I found at Ulta. So I found this palette, and I feel like this is a great dupe for the Urban Decay Ultraviolet. So if you didn't want to buy that one because it didn't have any purple mattes in it, LA Girl got you covered. Look at how gorgeous this palette is. Like, look at all these purples. To me, this is what the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette should have been, and of course it is not. Now, as usual, they got one of them shades that is totally pointless to me, but since the majority of the palette I can use, I ain't even tripping over that one shade. But y'all know I was gonna point it out just because it was there. Because even though this was only, I think, $14.99 or $15.99, the point is it's a shade I can use. So, you know, I'm gonna speak on it. But we're gonna start off with the face palette today from Tammi. I bought the, I think this is medium deep one. No, I bought the deep one, and then she has the deep dark one. So I figured the deep one would work best for me, so I'm going to use this one today. As you can see, I don't have any bronzer, contour, or highlighter on. So this is what it looks like. I got this one because I really like this orange shade right here. Plus, I felt like the colors in the other one were kind of dark. And I want to put this one against the one I just got from Neon MUA. I took pictures of it a little while ago. I'm going to post those another day. But, like, I want to put it against that and see, you know, how it's working. Sorry, I'm trying to find a bronzer brush and some other stuff. So, hold this. What is this? Yeah, this is the 22 I use from Refer. So, we're going to use that. Then we're going to use this brush number 5 from Refer. And, I don't think I have a highlighter brush from Refer. Wait, no, I have this fan brush from Refer, so I guess we use that, the number 20. I don't usually like fan brushes for highlighter, but I'm like, we can try it today. Why not? So, yeah. I'm not going to use the contour at all. Matter of fact, no, I think I'll just mix a little bit of both. So, I'll mix a little bit of the contour, and then we're going with the bronzer. So, start with that. I was so excited when Tammi said she's coming another collection, and this time she had, like, face stuff, because I was just like, yes, please. I must have wrote on there, like, I will be buying it as soon as it hits Ulta. So it's been in Ulta for like about a week now, but I had to wait till it was payday because it hit when it wasn't pay week, and I was like, yeah, I try not to buy stuff when it's pay week. Look how pigmented that is, Jesus. And mind you, I didn't even pick up that much on the brush, so it's quite the pigmented thing, and I don't have a powder brush to calm it down. So as you can see, I just keep rubbing to try to calm down the color. Okay, that's somewhere I can tolerate. So it is having kickback in the pan, but you know. Y'all saw how pigmented it was, so I just blow it away and go on with life, even though I don't like kick up, but world's not going to come to an end because it's there. So let's dip a little bit more, but I don't want to be crazy like the other side. So there we go. Okay. That's, I don't know, I always get carried away on the right side, and the left side I always feel like looks manageable. Or maybe just my natural contour of my face is deeper on this side than it is on that side, and that's why, because I feel like I use the same amount on both sides, but, you know, this side always looks darker to me than this one. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go in with the shade Bronze Goddess now, which is the one I'm most excited about. It looks gorgeous. Let me just throw this right on top of that. So, we can bronze her up nice and pretty. I forgot to bring my spray to spray and pat the powders down on my face before I put on my final powder, so I might do that after the fact in order to calm down this contour a bit while sponging it in, because it's still looking like a whole lot, like a ridiculous amount. I got the sponge here, so maybe I can try to like sponge it down a little bit, because y'all, it's always this side of my face. I swear that I be going crazy with product. I swear it's always this side. I don't care what the product is. I feel like this side is always just got too much on it, and I need to calm the hell down. So that's as good as it's gonna get for right now. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get my spray and work some magic, but let's bronze the other side real quick. So just kind of focus on this side so you can see how nice the product looks, because on the other side, you look crazy. So yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, now we're gonna take the blush Tropical Queen. And it's quite pigmented. Look at that. Like, oh, Jesus. But y'all don't know. I'm fine with having a lot of blush on. So, to me, that's a nice amount of blush. And it's quite pigmented, too. And has a whole bunch of kick up in the pan. So. Okay. Let's add a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. So try to cover up a little bit more of that contour before I spray the whole face. Now the highlighter brush is a fan brush, the number 20. And the highlighter's name is Paradise Glow. So let's put a little bit of Paradise Glow. Ooh, okay. This is why I don't like fan brushes, because I feel like I'd be picking up way too much product at once. Okay, a little bit right there. Let's get to the cheekbones. Okay, it's looking decent, looking nice, you know. It's looking it up real nice there. Those cheekbones there. Okay, but yeah, so. Okay, so overall, I'm liking this face palette a lot. Now, mind you, I'm not going to use the contour again just because it's like really deep. Plus, I don't really contour. I'm just using it in the video to show you all. Thank goodness I don't actually have to go anywhere because child, I'd be looking a whole hot mess. But let's go ahead and spray the face. I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte. I figured we should use this since Tammy's from, you know, a European country and then Rimmel is a European brand. So, and now we're going to press this in. All up and through here. I usually like to use a more hydrating one to press down my powders, but you know, I forgot to bring it in here with me, so we're gonna have to work with this. And see how that contour is calming down quite a bit now that I have pushed it in with some powder and everything. I feel like it calmed down my highlight a little bit too, so I might put a little bit on later, but for right now, I'm gonna try to get into this eyeshadow palette because that's what I'm super excited about. I was excited about Tammy's palette though. I really like all the shades in here and all the products in here. It's really, really nice. Okay, so it says, oh, okay. I thought it was saying that naming the different shades, but the shades are named in the front, so we don't have to worry about them being on the back. Now, this palette, y'all. This palette. Oh my God, it's called This Is Me. It was on the new page of Ulta's website, and I was like, yes, please. I need a good dupe for the Urban Decay ultraviolet palette until it's 50% off when I buy it, and then we'll compare it then. But I'm not paying full price. I'm so sorry. So I'm thinking around the holidays it'll be like 50% off or something like that, and then we can buy it then. I'm gonna use my tone activator from Kaleidos. Y'all know I'm trying to preserve my Urban Decay for as long as I can. I had to use it on some colorful looks a couple of days ago. And that was my little bitty one. I still haven't been using my big full size one till I can find another one. I'm not using. I didn't check on their website to see if they had it because they were having a 30% off some palettes sale and whatnot. But I didn't see this eyeshadow primer and I didn't think to look for it because I got 2 of these Kaleidos ones. So I was like, plus I got some Urban Decay primer potions and I got a Smashbox lid primer and light. I want to try some different lid primers though that I feel like I do better when you have to use really colorful shadows or like do cut creases. But it's not like I'm not buying the P. Louise base because it's like, you know, you ain't black, you shouldn't be saying the N-word. I'm so sorry, you got me messed up. So I'm like, I'm not buying anything from her like ever, and I've never bought anything. Like I never tried her base. I always just tried like other stuff because I was like, from what I heard, it was too hard to get your hands on when it first came out. It was popular, and then after that I heard Jackie saying, she said the N-word, and I was like, well, even if I did want to try it, I'm not trying it now. So you could kick rocks. Have a great day and be blessed. But sister girl, don't go for that ever. As usual in tradition, I have not picked out a single brush. So let's get some, shall we? We're gonna take a 14 from Refer, take a 13 from Refer. We're gonna take one of Auntie Jackie's favorite brushes. This is the number 16 from NYX Cosmetics. Remember when she used to use that brush all the time? I'm gonna take the Shadow Brush by Marc Jacobs because we're bougie and fancy. I want to try a detail. Yeah, this is my diffuse crease brush by Sigma, and then I want to take my what is it? Detailed diffuse crease brush by Sigma as well. Where is it? I know I have one in here, unless I accidentally left my grandma's house in her bucket because I thought I had already had one in here and I didn't. And I'm feeling like that's what's happening because I don't. Oh no, here it is. Never mind. There it is. Okay. Oh, and where's my E27? I need that as well. And maybe E27. Where are you, darling? I know it's in here already. 27. Okay, now we're good to go. So I have a majority of Sigma and Refer brushes and like one Marc Jacobs brush out. Let's get to the business, people. Okay, so I want to start off. I'm trying to figure out, because a lot of these aren't truly like deep purpley tones. They're more pinkish, like mattes. I think the only true purple I see is this one, and the rest of the purples are like kind of light. So I'm trying to figure out what to start off with. I think I want to start off with this shade right here. So I think we're gonna start putting that in the crease. And then I'll see if I can find a darker shade for the outer V, like maybe this one for the outer V. I don't know. I feel like this one's just a tad bit darker than that one, but I might just mix them together and put them on the outer V. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna take the E27, the detailed blending brush from Sigma, and take both these shades and then start pressing it right here in the outer V. So I'm gonna scoot up closer so you can see me, child. Okay. I don't know. I feel like these are not pulling as purple as I wanted them to. But I mean, at least they have purple mattes. I think What's the Face has like one purple matte. And all these are more pinky purple tone mattes. So I don't know if this is necessarily going to be as good a dupe as I thought it was. But in all fairness, since I don't have the palette at all, I probably shouldn't be, you know, like trying to decide if it's a dupe or not till I actually get it. But I'm not going to rush to get it because, you know, it's not necessarily going to work out that great for me. So, yeah. But I'm just taking this into the crease and then on the outer V of the eye. So there's that. All up in here on this lovely Monday afternoon. I feel so weird doing my makeup on a Monday afternoon and knowing I don't have to go to work tonight. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna know how to act later, because it's gonna hit 7 o'clock and my alarm gonna go off and like, haha, I'm not going. So how about that? No. But you truly don't understand how excited I am not to have to like get up in the middle of the night and try to like get ready to go to work and have had to sleep all during the day and then not really want to be bothered or have to be bothered with all the foolishness I have to be bothered with when I do go to work. So it's just like, yes, Lord, I am thankful for this week that I don't have to do anything, and please find me another job so I don't have to do this anymore. Okay, so this is what we looking like. Sorry I keep looking this way, but I don't want to put like this in the way and then you can't see it all. So, and I don't have a stand-up mirror in here. I left it in the room because I didn't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff in here, leave it sitting out, have to go grab one thing and then she come in here and start touching stuff, because I'm like, no. I'm one of those people that's really particular when it comes to this stuff. So I'm like, yeah, no, don't. No. So next I'm going to take this light shade right here and I'm gonna mix it with this one, and then we're gonna put that toward the front of the eye. And I'm not giving names because, as you saw, they were on the plastic, and I'm like, yeah, no. These feel a little hard pressed, these shadows, but you know, I'm working with them because I like the quality LA girl as a general rule, so I don't mind take a little bit extra time to work with it, because, you know, I know it's gonna come out with a beautiful look. But I've noticed that with some companies recently, like, their stuff is being a little bit more hard pressed than it usually is. And I'm like, well, what's going on with that? Like, did you have a bad batch at the factory? Or did you, like, change the recipe of, well, not recipe, but, you know, like the consistency of your shadows to try to cut costs, since, you know, you got makeup for it being held up from COVID or something like that? I'm trying to figure out, because a couple of brands I've tried recently, like, I feel like their formula has changed, and I'm like, oh, what's going on with that? Or is this palette older than, you know, it's supposed to be because it was sitting in a factory longer than it's supposed to be or something? Like, I'm trying to figure out why a lot of these companies I'm finding now, their palettes don't feel the way they normally feel. Like, they feel harder pressed, and I have no idea why. Okay, so I feel like that's giving a little bit of dimension, but I'm somewhat feeling like maybe I should have dusted across the top of this one and just put this one all the way across, but it's too late because we're here now. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and take a Refer 13 and dust this light pink shade right here over the top of this whole Eyelook situation here. So let's do that. Because I'm trying to use a lot of different colors so you can see how a lot of these different tones look on my skin tone. So as you see, I wish I was able to do this at my grandmother's house, but I'm not gonna get there till late, and some other stuff that I need to film with tonight after Adriangameover goes to bed. Today is the first day of school, so his remote learning. I was trying to do it this morning, but apparently the website, they didn't fix it to where it starts early. Didn't start till like 4 o'clock this afternoon, so we're not gonna even get to my grandmother's house till like 7. And I was like, I want to film some stuff before, you know, I go over there. Oh, okay, I'm liking the way it's looking with the pink over the top, because at first I felt like the front didn't really give any really color or oomph to it, but with that light pink dusted across the front, I feel like it's giving a little bit more dimension than I wanted. So I'm here for it. It's a vibe. Now, I don't know what lip we're using. I forgot to bring a lip in here, so you'll see the lip at the end. I'm sorry. I just, like I said, I didn't want to go grab one thing and then I come back and all the stuff has been moved around and touched. Ain't nobody got time for it. Okay, so let's swatch some shimmers because I need to figure out what we gonna put on the lid. Now, traditionally, y'all know with this type of eye, I would have did like this purple right here, but I'm gonna swatch some other stuff too. That's because I'm curious. Like, that's a lighter purple. I'm not necessarily into that one. This here is more like a topper situation, so I'm definitely not gonna do that. I like this shade right here though, so let's swatch these first 4. Dark purple, that purple, this topper-esque shade. I like this light shade right here with that topper, or maybe that topper on top of this one, but I feel like I just did that look recently, and now I'm trying not to give y'all the same look 15 times over, so it's like I'm trying to find some other stuff. But all the stuff I like is like the same stuff over again, so I'm sorry if, you know, we end up with the same stuff over again. I'm thinking maybe we should put something pink on the lid since, you know, we got all this purple going on. Let's grab some of the pinks out of this palette. So that's a nice little sharp, sparkly pink right there. But there's like a darker pink in here I'm thinking about using, so let me swatch that real quick. Yeah, like this one on the end, I feel like it's a like lavenderish, pinkish purple type thing maybe we could use. I forgot to bring something to wipe my fingers off with when it got to this part, so my bad. That's why I like keep looking at the fingers like, well, which one can I use that's not going to truly affect the color that much? Oh, we have a winner. I think we're gonna go with this one right here, and then I want to put one of those topper shades on top, but I don't know which one, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we're gonna start off with the last shade I just swatched, this one right here, and put that all over the lid just because it looks sexy and I feel like I need to use it. So taking this Marc Jacobs Le Chateau brush and just, okay, so it's not giving me what I want at all. So yeah, let's take our finger that we used originally and, okay, see, there it is. That's what I want to see right there. All the sexiness of the pink and purple. Is it just me, y'all? Do y'all feel like a lot of the crease shades be fading away now? Because I'm like, I feel like we put down that deeper purple shade, but I'm feeling like it's not really showing up at all anymore. And I don't know what's going on with that. And then there's like not a dark enough purple in here for some of my skin tone to, you know, use. I feel like I'd have to dip into a different palette to get a darker purple. So I was thinking about taking that darker purple and putting on that like outer V mixed in with the darkest like matte purple in here and seeing if we could make that be a thing, because I'm not feeling like this is giving me the vampy dark purple smoky eye that I want. Because y'all know if I'm doing any type of look, it's most likely gonna be smoky. I don't know how to do soft looks. I don't know what soft glam is. I've never met her. She doesn't even go here. Please tell her to leave. I hate doing stuff with my finger too, because it's like now I'm over here in the corner trying to, you know, get the stuff in my inner corner. But yeah, I'm loving this sparkliness, but it's like I don't feel like my crease is dark enough. So I'm going to try to take the E25 that we use, E27 we use, take this purple right here and then rub like a couple of, sorry y'all, it's my dad calling. Why, I don't know, because my parents have been divorced since I was 5. So what he's calling for, God only know. But yeah, so okay, I think I'm getting a little something, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking that a little bit, but I'm trying to make sure it's more matte than it is like shimmer. So okay, yeah, I'm liking it a little bit, but I don't like the fact that I feel like my crease is looking really, you know, shimmery, if you will. So I don't know how to feel about that, so I just feel weird about it. But you know, we already did it now, so it's too late. I'm gonna go back over with my finger for the rest of the lid to try to hook that up, but I don't like the fact I had to use a satiny shimmery type shade in order to like darken up my crease. I feel like they should have had a dark enough matte for that. So far that's my complaint in this palette. The mattes aren't dark enough. It's nice to have shimmery purple, but it's like I don't want to have to use a black with one of these colors to darken up the crease, because I figured that's what they were going for by adding a black in order to darken up the crease. But it's like I want a berry toned shade to darken up the crease, since the majority of the colors in here are berry and pink toned. It makes no sense for me to have to go with a black and then try to go with one of these darker shades. I mean, we see I'm making it work, but you know, I don't feel like I should have to do all this. But at the end of the day, it's only $15, so maybe that's why they feel like I should just go ahead and do that much, because I only spent $15 on the palette. But I respectfully disagree. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in with the shimmer shade a little bit here, and grab it lid really quick. Okay, yeah, so I like the way that looks better, but again, I don't like the fact I had to mix a shimmer to get that done. So there's that. I'm gonna take, I only need to use 2 more brushes, so I'm gonna just take this clean brush and try to soften all of this that we got going on right here. And I'm thinking about using like a grayish mauvey tone lipstick. I don't want to use a nude lipstick. I'm like one of those people who like to use monochromatic looks, so it's gonna be most likely something berry tone when you see the picture on Instagram later. But yeah, for right now, we're just gonna have bare lips, because like I said, I couldn't be going and doing all that. So on the lower lash line, I'm gonna just take that shimmery shade that we used earlier and put that down on the lower lash line. So hold please while I get a brush for that, because I was not prepared to put lower lash line work in. This was a last minute situation, because y'all know I'm not used to having to do it. So I'm just taking that purple shimmer that we had to mix in a few minutes ago with this. Run this on the lower lash line. And then I have a pencil from Breonna Taylor that we're going to put in the waterline to help this out a bit. It's not the exact same purple, but you know, it is a purple. It's more of a deep purple. I might even try to draw a wing off camera, and I hope it don't mess up the eyelid. So I'm gonna take a picture of it before, just in case the wing doesn't turn out that well. So I might not have to use that picture. Yes, y'all, I'll be preparing y'all. So take the purple on the other side. And we didn't pick an inner corner color either. I don't know what to use though, because stuff is either toppers or it's not exactly a tone I would necessarily want to use with this eye look. But I mean, I'm gonna just pick one at random and just do that. I don't know. It's probably gonna be another one of those lighter pink ones at the top, just so we can have a pink, purple, monochromatic type vibe. I might even use a pink lipstick, not like obviously a Barbie pink or anything like that. Maybe like a soft pink. I left all my Patrick Ta lipsticks at my grandmother's house, because again, I was supposed to be doing all my looks there this week, not be at home doing this at all. So I might have to dig into my left behind stuff and see what we got, because I took Crispy from Mother over there too, so I can't even do that. This is the pencil I was talking about. It's called Psychedelic Sister. I'm gonna put this in the waterline real quick. And see, instantly giving depth to the eye look, because we're putting this dark purple down here. I'm gonna put mascara and lipstick off camera, but so my thoughts on this palette. I feel like we know my thoughts on this palette for the most part, because I was talking about it throughout, about how I didn't like the fact that oh yeah, let's get an inner corner color while I'm talking about this. But we already talked about how I didn't like the I'm gonna just take the lightest pink one and put that in the inner corner. But I don't like the fact that there's not a dark enough color for the outer V other than the black. I don't want to put black on the outer V. I mean, it'd be fine if I was gonna do like a black outer V, then take the darkest purple matte in here and then just put the purple that's on the lower lash line on the outer V. But it's like I want to create more looks than just that, and I don't feel like I should have to have one matte that's dark enough in order to do that. So I'm not necessarily happy when it comes to that whole situation. But otherwise, I think the eye look turned out pretty decent. You know, y'all know how I feel about my purples. I like them a lot, so I'm gonna hold on to this and like I said, wait till the Urban Decay goes 50% off, and then I'll buy it, and then we can compare it to that one and see how we feel. But I don't know, I feel like the mattes in here are a little bit harder pressed again, like I was saying before. So I don't know, if you want to try it out, I guess you should, but I'm kind of just indifferent about it. It's okay. Like, would I buy it again? I honestly don't know, just because I feel like I had to do some work with the mattes, and then I didn't like the way the there's a lack of darker mattes. With all the mattes seem like they're like mid-tone pinks and purples, and that's not gonna really work for someone with my skin tone, as we just saw. So those are my thoughts. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all like this look. Remember, you all are dimes, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.